welcome to my channel and today's video, which I am filming in the kitchen. If this is your first time here, please do subscribe. It would help me out a lot and it means that you'll never miss one of my uploads. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Follow me on Instagram, Kaz Loves Cakes, and feel free to drop me a comment in the box below. So for this video, I'm doing a taste test of low calorie caramel flavoured ice cream. I decided to do a low calorie ice cream. It's not an ice cream I normally go for. I prefer real ice cream, full fat ice cream. But I know a lot of people like to go for the lower calorie options, and I thought, you know what, I'll just see which one I think is best. So I have got every brand I could find, that's brand and supermarket owned brand, and I have gone for as close to salted caramel as I can get with each one of them. So they've been sitting out for a little while and hopefully they'll be soft enough for me to get a spoon into. I do find that the lower calorie ice creams take a lot longer to kind of melt so that you can actually eat them without a pneumatic drill. So hopefully I've left them out for long enough. First up, Graham's Goodness Salted Caramel Ice Cream. This was £1.99. I got this from Tesco. It's actually just been delivered to me, so it is nice and soft. Okay, it's melted quite a bit. Not so good. But filming in the kitchen does mean I can put them straight back in the freezer. It's got a nice caramel taste, not that creamy, and the texture is not as smooth as with normal ice cream. I like it, but I don't love it. I also got this from Tesco on offer for £3. It's the Ben & Jerry's Salted Caramel Brownie Euphoria. There's a big chunk of brownie stuck to the lid. This one is really creamy. It's got the smooth texture, the brownie bits, yum, really rich and chocolatey, and the caramel swirl is also really good and not overpowering. This one I would have again. It's delicious. May as well go for the other big brand, Häagen-Dazs Salted Caramel Gelato. Also on offer, £2.95. Again, I've had this before and I like it. That is gorgeous. It's richer and creamier tasting than the Ben & Jerry's ice cream. It's smooth, it is sweet. I think if you sat down to eat the whole tub in one go, you'd probably feel quite sick if you managed to get to the end of it. I think on balance, I do prefer this to the Ben & Jerry's, but I would be able to sit and eat that entire tub of Ben & Jerry's and I would struggle with this. Not that I'll be doing that with either of them, because there are still plenty more behind me to be tried. Never had this before. This is the Aberfoyle Salted Caramel Ice Cream. This one comes from Lidl, £1.99. It looks an awful lot like the Graham's. To me, this tastes almost identical to the Graham's and it's the same price. It's nice, but it's not amazing. The Ben & Jerry's and Häagen-Dazs are definitely better. Since I've just done Lidl, I may as well do Aldi. This is also £1.99 and it's also their version of Graham's. Guess what this looks like? It doesn't really taste much different to Lidl or Graham's, but I would say the caramel is a bit sweeter with this one. That's the only sort of real difference. They're all the same price and basically they all taste like the same ice cream, and I don't really rate them. I'll go for the last own brand one, which is from M&S. This one is £3. I've never had this one before. I'm hoping it's going to be good. Ooh. Well, that's how it looks. It's very artificial tasting. Yeah, very, very artificial. I'd say I probably like this less than any of the others that I've tried, and for £3 I wouldn't get this again and I wouldn't recommend it. The Halo top is still rock solid, so I'm going to leave that one to last. This is Jude's, which was £3 on offer. Don't think I've had this one. I've had their vegan salted caramel and their non-vegan normal salted caramel, but never the low calorie one. That's all right. It's very creamy. The caramel taste is actually not that strong. It certainly doesn't have a salted caramel flavour to it. So if you're looking for a low calorie caramel ice cream, this would be a good one to go for, because you don't get that hit of salt that you do with the others. And I would probably rank it after Ben & Jerry's. So my top one so far, Häagen-Dazs, Ben & Jerry's, Jude's. Oppo double salted caramel swirl, also £3 on offer. I've had some of the Oppo ice creams before, but I don't know if I've had this one. They do tend, oh, look at all that caramel. They do tend to need to sit out for like 3 hours before you can even attempt to eat it. This, however, quite soft. Don't want to get too much of that caramel. That caramel has a very odd taste. The texture of it as well is a bit, it's almost like eating a spoonful of jam. The ice cream is creamy. Try a bit without the swirl. You definitely get the salty hit with this. However, I do not like the taste or texture of that caramel. I wouldn't get it again. So finally, the brand lots of people know and love, Halo Top. Have had this before, but not for a very, very long time. This was also on offer and £3. Oh, my hand is freezing. I'm going to put this in the freezer. I can't hold on to it anymore. My hands are too cold. Freezing fingers. The Halo Top does have that salted taste. The actual caramel flavour is quite subtle. The texture is quite thick. If you think of putting some ice cream in your mouth and just holding it there, it will melt into a lovely, creamy, smooth texture. The Halo Top does not taste as though it would do that. I think it would be quite grainy. I wouldn't get it again. I think if you do want a low calorie ice cream, it's got to be Häagen-Dazs, Ben & Jerry's. They are probably the top two to go for, but it is all a matter of personal taste. And I would argue that if you're going to get ice cream, just get normal ice cream and have a smaller portion of it. I mean, things like the Halo Top, it's like this many calories if you sit and eat the whole tub. Don't sit and eat the whole tub. If you want a treat, have an actual treat. Have real ice cream. Those are just my thoughts on the matter. Right, I am going to go and I think have a hot drink and try and warm my fingers up. I did not anticipate how cold my hands were going to get doing that taste test. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. and I'll see you next time. Bye.